We had hoisted up our mower with the front end loader, and I was underneath with an angle grinder. Chain came undone, and it fell on me. My name is Quentin Bruns, and I'm the second generation to be farming here.
My name is Daniela Bruns, married to Quentin.
It was June 4th, 2021. 2020? Mm-hmm. 2020, June 4th, 2020. It had been a very wet spring. We were preparing to do some mowing of grass and weeds along roadsides and field edges, and needed to sharpen up the blades on our orchard mower, brush mower. We had hoisted up our mower with the front end loader, and I was underneath with an angle grinder, sharpening up the blades, and chain came undone, and it fell on me, breaking my pelvis and a couple other bones, and pinning me under the mower for a bit. So I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. At first it looked like I may have to be in a wheelchair for a month or two afterwards, but I got very lucky with the work that the surgeon did. So as it turned out, I was able to leave the hospital on crutches instead of in a wheelchair. It was a pretty serious impact because for the most part, at that time, it was a two-person operation, myself and a full-time employee, and then Daniela at the time was fairly involved, and our son, who was 16 at the time, was helping out somewhat as well, but still going to school. So removing me from the equation was definitely a big hit.
AgSafe was great, helping me navigate how to file the claim, how to process the paperwork, and how to return back to work eventually.
This was the first time that I'd made a claim through WorkSafe, and certainly had no idea that I would be bumped up to like sort of premium health care, and that I'd be first in line for services such as physiotherapist, counseling, like even trauma counseling for my son, and it was made available for Daniela and our son, who was witnessed the accident. I was very impressed by the level of service that I could access by going through a WorkSafe claim. The level of ongoing care it was a lot more than I thought. It didn't just end once I got out of hospital. There was a lot of follow-up and opportunities to take advantage of physiotherapists or whatever kind of help we needed.
Being a dairy farmer, we're always very conscientious of the premium, and AgSafe definitely explained how that would affect us. We were initially really concerned about our premiums going up, and that was explained to me very well in great detail. And I was also made aware that we would be visited by a WorkSafe inspector to have a close look at our farm and our operations. After we filed the claim, our rate really didn't go up much at all, very little, and the prevention officer did come out, did an inspection, but again, I was really well prepped with our AgSafe representative. He helped me make sure that I had everything in order as far as paperwork, and he let me know what I could expect.
It's just like, having this happen to me made us realize that there's certainly an important role there for that person, the AgSafe person, and being that liaison with WorkSafe, and there's a great deal of comfort in knowing that as a result of the injuries that I suffered in that accident, if something should get worse again after the fact, that to have the ability to reopen the claim and receive help through WorkSafe for that is definitely reassuring.
No, looking back, hindsight, I'm so glad we were working with AgSafe. Like, I feel we were taken care of very well, and it's bad enough if something like this happens within your family, and to have somebody support you with the claim side of things is huge. I can't even describe how awful it would have been if we didn't have that support, if I would have had to go through that by myself. So yeah, I would tell anybody if something major like this happens, definitely contact AgSafe and go that route.